Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the High Voltage server. This is the captain speaking, and I'm finally back on recording. We're playing a 1.9 snapshot, 15W50A. It's one of the older ones now, but we've had some stability issues with the newer ones. But it does mean that we have shields, which are fantastic for playing peekaboo. Um, so yeah, we've been playing on this server since this new map since sometime in December, but I haven't been able to get on and record because my computer had some issues. My hard drive just up and died on me one day, so I had to send that in to get fixed, and then that took a couple weeks. And then I've had a few issues setting up my recording and getting some software working again, and um, as you might be able to tell from my footage of the dragon fight, my volume was really low, my voice volume, so I'm thinking that might have been some of the issues I had with recording. I have tried to do several takes of this so far, so hopefully this one works. Enough about me. Check out Spawn. It's really come along quite a long way. We've got this nice bridge and the town square that Bry515 built for us. He's a newer player. He just joined this map. He's also got the cool hotel on the hill there, which is prime real estate. When we were looking at this map seed as a candidate, I knew immediately once I saw that hill that somebody would run and build there the first day. And sure enough, Brian and Cupchicks were there. It's also handy because there's a skeleton spawner down there, which I think at this point Bry has opened to the public, but I'm not sure about that. We've already got some shops started. We've got Cave Knox has some random goods. Miss Purdy's got insurance. Pid Douglas has netherwares, I think is what it is, which is cool. He's also got a beacon going. I'm not sure who did that, but the high voltage on the hill looks really cool. That's really well done. I like that. Felix is a temporary shop. Looks like it's more got more goods in the shop at this point. This was done by Bacon Jeremy. He's a newer player. I'm not sure what he's selling, but he's got a cool shop design, complete with his own bacon banners. Up there is going to be the future site of Town Hall. I think Dino has to be in charge of that, but he's having some computer issues too, so our Town Hall has been delayed a bit. Down here is Lake Town. This is the Booster Sports joint operation for the map. And then just a few other miscellaneous shops. Coco's got a beach shop. I think that's Acidic Beasts shop, I think. I'm not sure what goods are for sale there. I've got a shop plot, but no shop built yet. I'm not quite sure what I'll sell. I've got a slime farm almost up and running, so maybe I'll sell slime or stone bricks or something. This is one of the cooler new features too. It's the Volt. It's the server newspaper that Frats, Purdy, and Furry started. So you can check this out every Wednesday. I think is when they have a new edition put out. Coco's got himself a little wizard fortress with a tower that he can look down upon all the people from. And he built all this crazy farm too. I think this is good for community good, so if you need food, you can take and replant, and it should be all cool. I'm not sure who built this. I suspect it was Red Bullet. She's another new player. She's only been on for a week or two, but she's done some amazing things. Looks like some type of a hotel or something. It's pretty cool. So yeah, we've got a ton of new players on the server since we've done the map reset. And that's really encouraging to see because there have been times where the server kind of felt a little dead. And we've got some really awesome, talented new people. So I'm super excited about that. Then of course, this is my starter home. I built this within the first, I think, week or so of the server, so it's one of the older buildings in the area. I went a little far out of the way so I could have a little bit of a cottage. It's pretty basic. I've got a mining operation down below. And just a nice open lofty feel upstairs. I've got a Christmas present from paper that I've proudly displayed. I've also got a little wraparound deck. And I built myself a bit of a road and a dock. And then, of course, the road to the east has since intersected, so I'm not sure. I may have to change my road out to match it a little better. I'm not sure who's building that, but that looks really amazing. I've looked and I don't see any indication of a sign, so that's too bad. That's one thing I wish more people would do, is put a sign on to tell other players who's building it, because I like to give whoever is doing that some props. Do I have? I don't. So as I mentioned, we're playing on 15W50A. And a newer snapshot has recently come out. I don't remember the number off the top of my head, but it unfortunately fixes my favorite part of the game right now, which is the slime block and boat glitch. So when you place a boat on a slime block and leave it stationary for a few seconds, you get launched into the air crazy high, right? Which means you can, if you've got a elytra on like I do, you can get a good, get a pretty good soar flying over spawn. Let's get the shield out of the shield slot so I can see a bit better. Perfect. Excuse me. So while I'm up here, I'm going to fly over here. And this is Sanctuary. This is Fratz's build. He's building a villager sanctuary where you can come and trade emeralds for goods, which is pretty cool. I'm going to see if I can get... Whoops. Well, I just overshot it. That's unfortunate. Oops. I'm going to put my armor back on. So yeah, I don't think he has another portal up yet, so it's a bit tricky to find, but if you're looking for Sanctuary to get some good villager deals, it's just on the far side of the hotel from spawn. It's definitely a spot to check out. Assuming he can keep his villagers alive. Fratz is a little sad we had to roll back the snapshot, because this snapshot's not so good with like Golem AI, so they're not doing a terribly good job of keeping his villagers safe. Oh, Pid's back. So yeah, unfortunately that slime boat launching trick isn't going to stick around for much longer, which is a little too bad, because some of the mechanics around the base I wanted to build kind of relied on that. So I've got a little bit of creative block as to what I'm going to do now. Thankfully I didn't build a lot already, because I had a good feeling that they probably would fix that glitch, but I don't know, it's kind of taken some of the creative energy from me. So we'll have to see what I get up to in the next couple of days and weeks. I'm going to build another... Actually, there should still be sticks. Yes, there are still sticks. Still sticks? Is that even English? I don't know. Make a shovel. Now make a boat. Grab a workbench. Alright, I'm going to have to pay close attention. So I'm going to try to fly to my base from here, which is almost 1,000 blocks. Oops, I didn't put my elytra on. That very easily could have killed me. Look at that, that was lucky. Oh man, I am such a derp. So feather falling has never been so important. Alright, let's wait. So the longer you wait, the higher the bounce. And I want to fly west. Perfect. So this is where knowing my coordinates comes in handy, because I'm heading for negative 835 and about negative 65 is the center of my base. So I want to head slightly more north. Okay, should be good. Okay, so I've claimed 2 islands over here. This is the first one, which is more of the backup, but my main island is over here. And I've built a little decorative thing around my portal. I'll show off in a second. It's a throwback to something I built on the very first multiplayer server I joined several years ago. This was before high voltage. It was the same kind of thing. It was just a little decorative part around my my portal. So I used sandstone for this, which is fairly uncommon for me. I'm not a huge fan of sandstone, but I really like the way it goes with the dark oak here. And I'm also not typically one to decorate, you know, my portal with anything, but I try to adapt and do new things in the game, so that's what it looks like. Not a lot to show at my base. I haven't done a lot of building. I've mostly been smelting smooth stone like a madman. I've got 6 double chests plus whatever's in those 2. I've also been harvesting some food. I've got some vines and some cactus. I'm pretty crazy with that kind of thing. I've got a good selection of miscellaneous stones to build with. It's starting to storm on us. Oh, I've got some clay ready to go too. Found a couple saddles and some horse armors. So I've got some good things. Here's some of my slime. I think I've got a few stacks in here too. Like I've got enough slime. I think I could start. Okay, I'm gonna hop in here quickly. Whee! So this is where I've spent most of my time. It's been down here, and I have been mining like a madman. This is why I have so much cobble to smelt. Ugh. I'll go do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to figure out a new way to get out of my base because that's not gonna work in the future. There we go. I better not get hit by lightning because my bed's out in the open. Come on, guys, hurry up. Perfect. Right boat. So yeah, I'm really sad that little glitch is going to be gone. Yeah, so I've dug all this out. There was a bit of a cave in that direction, but the rest of this was solid, so I've been busy. I've got a little decorated walkway here to a zombie spawner I found. I actually found this by exploring the cave I pointed out just a second ago, and I found it from this side, so I came in from back here somewhere. And I had the toughest time finding my way back there because I wanted, of course, to turn it into a farm. And then when I did find my way back there, I checked the coords and found out I just had to dig through a few layers of stone. So that's a thing. I've got a little glass case here. I was spending some time observing 4 different chunks here because I'd see slime spawn, but I wasn't sure which chunk was actually the slime chunk. So I sectioned them off and I set up an observation booth, and before too long I found out that this was it. That's not lol. So I've got a bit of a slime farm going. I've actually just yesterday finalized the water flow thing, so I'll have to set up some type of an automated killing and collecting mechanism. I've just been hitting them with my looting 3 swords, so I've got quite a few. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this spot yet, but I'll probably make it look nice and fancy at some point once I figure out the actual size, shape, and dimensions. So as I was flying overhead, I showed you I had a second island to the east, which is the direction I'm heading. So I've actually tunneled out all the way to that, and then since expanded. Because as with my original plan of being able to fly, I have another boat system set up here. I don't have my wings on. Check this time. See, I learned. So you fly to the sky. Got glass to stop me in case. And I'm at 230 now, 230 odd. So I'm up build height, and from here I can fly back to spawn if I want. Or I could dive like a dangerous fool. How does that look like? Oh, that looks amazing. There's a few zombie horses or skeleton horses around. So yeah, this is the area I'm living in. I'm thinking at some point underwater I might build a shipwreck. You know, as a bit of a story of how I got marooned here. But that's a task for another day. In the meantime, I think that's enough for now. I haven't got a lot going on yet, but I decided I wanted to hop on and at least record a first episode. So I'll keep you guys up to date with what else happens. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peekaboo. Bye now.